Hi, I ordered this U-turn Orbit turntable January 1st of 2013, and I guess it was the Kickstarter project that was going to fund this needed $60,000, and they got $233,000, I think. And this is the Orbit turntable, and it's the limited edition, so it has the acrylic platter and an Ortofon OM5e needle. And so we're going to unbox it. It came, I ordered it, as I told you, last year in January, and I've been waiting for it ever since. And for the last 6 months, I've been checking my email almost daily to see when they were going to ship it. And it came on Christmas Eve. So now it's the day after Christmas, and I'm finally going to open the box. So we'll have a look-see. I don't know what I'm going to do for the next year. I'm going to have to find something else to order on Kickstarter. Ooh. All right, so we have the acrylic platter. How about that? Nice. Acrylic platter. We have a felt to go on top of the acrylic platter, and it's all in this nice bit of cardboard. Made to fit everything. And we have boxes for all the parts, it looks like, or enclosed components enclosed. And we have cables, comes with RCA cables, and on the belt that goes on the turntable platter. The belt goes on the outside, and then in here is the power supply. I think that's what this is. Yep, that's a power supply. And then the next thing here, look in here. See? And then supported, very well supported on bits of foam pedestals on the sides that are cut is the acrylic top. So it's all well supported so that it can survive shipping. And this box had a very tiny dent in it. So it's probably good that they do a good job. And I got the blue one, which at first I ordered the black one, and then I emailed them back and said, no, I wanted the blue one. So how about that? And it's all wrapped in a little bag. And underneath, see? The feet are already on. The tone arm's tied down with a twist tie to hold it during shipping. And the cartridge is installed and it has a cover over it. And there is no cueing arm on it, you just do it by hand, and I've been practicing on my other turntable, doing it by hand without a cueing arm. So now we're going to try to assemble it, but to do that we'll read the instructions. So I'm going to pause here and read the instructions, and then we'll put it together. Alright, I've read the instructions and they're fairly simple. It has a simple list of 6 steps for assembling it and getting it running, and then it has some tips for how to use it, and a big diagram on the back, an exploded diagram so you can see, make sure you understand how it works, and it has some that the counterweight can come off although it's on and stuff like this. So now we're going to assemble it, and it says place the platter over the center spindle. So this is the platter, and this is the one that delayed its delivery for so long because they had such trouble getting a company that could make them properly. It's lovely, and the edges are a little bit sharp, and I'm just going to set it on there like that, apparently. And then it says wrap the belt around the pulley and platter. So this is the belt. It's a little bag. be careful not to stretch the belt. And you want to put it on the small ring here for 33 1/3, and the outside one is for 45 RPM. So I've never done this before, so it looks pretty simple. There's no ridge for it, so you just have to get it around, and then I think the tension holds it on. Well, oh, I'm not, I see I'm not on a pulley, that's why. Okay, now I'm on a pulley, so it's just lightly held on, and then we try to get it sort of centered. Okay, and it says slide the dust cover onto the hinges. Here's the dust cover, nice piece of solid molded plastic. And see the hinges back here? They're screwed on, and they're a little, it's just a piece of plastic that bends. It's not actually a hinge. So it'll have to be. And let's see. So there it opens. There it closes. And then we've got this felt. I don't know whether you, it doesn't, oddly, okay. Directions don't mention the felt, but that's where it goes. Let's turn it this way. It's got a little tiny mark, a little tiny loose thread there. Okay, now we're ready to go. We're going to take it upstairs and plug it in and get see how it sounds. So it also came with this U-turn audio sticker, which is the name of the company, and it came with a coupon for 50% off the tone arm lifter, because they've, since releasing the turntable, they've decided to make a tone arm lifter, and this is what it will look like. And because I've been waiting so patiently for it, they sent a coupon to all the limited edition orderers for 50% off the tone arm lifter. Turntable's all set up and ready to rock and roll, and the first time we're going to try on it is Royal Canoe. Today we're believers. It's a Canadian group. I recommend that you open it with two hands, because when I've tried opening it with one hand, if you slip a little, the lid can fall. So just a very brief. Alright, so let's look a little closer at everything. Alright. And I'm sorry, it's a little gotten dark outside, so there's not as much light in my upstairs living room. I hope you can see something. And I'm not playing the sound, got the amp off right now. Anyway, quite a nice turntable, enjoying it very much. Not having any trouble at all with the belt, stays on just fine. The only time I had it came off was I reached for a record and put my finger under the belt and lifted it off. So just don't do that and it'll be fine. I haven't had any trouble with the lifter. The lifter is a nice curve, it fits on your finger well. So I haven't had any trouble lifting it off. The lid stays up like this just fine, but if you have it at any sort of intermediate position, it won't hold. So you have to be careful to make sure it's all the way up before you let go. Of course, I'm interested in trying to tweak it a little bit and get a little bit more performance out of it, or optimize it for my system. My system has relatively small speakers, and they produce what I think of as a very nice quality bass, but they're not bass heavy. I found that this turntable with the felt mat didn't produce enough bass or mid-range for me, but that if I replaced the felt mat that it came with the rubber mat from my Marantz turntable, a very old Marantz turntable, if I just did that one little replacement, that I had quite a bit of mid-range and bass. It was a big improvement. I think I'm going to order an inexpensive cork mat, because I've read that they do an even better job of boosting the bass and the mid-range. So that's for my system. Your system may have completely different properties. I feel that this turntable is well built. Everything seems to be assembled well. Care has been taken in making sure everything is screwed in tightly, and there are no loose parts. I'm very impressed. The one part I'm a little worried about are the hinges, because that's a piece of plastic that's just bending back and forth. It's not actually a real hinge. And I can foresee that that will one day be a part that will wear out. But as far as I can tell, that's probably the only thing that is likely to be a very slight weak point in the system. So overall, I'm very, very happy with this turntable, and I recommend it highly. I hope you found this video useful and interesting. I received my Orbit as a part of a Kickstarter project to which I contributed to, and it was a lot of fun watching them develop the turntable. And I waited about 51 weeks for this turntable, and I'm very pleased with it. But now you can go straight to their website and buy one, and you don't have to wait. So they have this model and one slightly more simple model. So thanks. Bye.